So then I think probably we should start.
Can you turn the music down?
Because slowly we are running out of time before we start. Welcome and nice evening. And not too many people, so I guess I only have to speak in English probably. Yeah. My friends, they can follow it probably. I'm pretty sure. So our theme for this small lecture is skiing in 3 days, and I think we should have some themes and work on these themes that we bring the people to the snow, and especially also the kids. We try to bring the kids to the snow, and also in marketing view I think we need new themes, and this is a theme, skiing in 3 days. It's maybe not really new, but we work on it, and we try to bring this to the ski schools. They can work with this program, but I tell you our ideas and how we handle this. Once in 2013 we made a research, yeah, for getting some informations, what the people like, what they don't like, and we made this together with the lift companies, and also we have a few more partners which I will introduce to you later on. This research is mainly get to know how the skiers' potential is, yeah? And the skiers' potential especially are one of the most important markets for us is the German market, and this research says that there are 9 million non-skiers who are interested in learning ski. Yeah? One target group is the non-skiers, and one target group is the skiers who skied in recent years and they want to ski again in the future. Yeah? There are two different groups, but only in Germany there are 9 million interested non-skiers. And in 12 different European markets, we have altogether about 40 million people who are interested to learn skiing. And this is quite a lot. In a market which is maybe a little bit going down, I think this is a big amount, 40 million people, to try to get these 40 million people to the snow, and of course we try to bring these people to the ski school and that they can learn skiing. And not only skiing, I mean we are talking about all kind of sports on snow, and we offer in the ski school everything, probably like the same you two in Australia or Canada or I don't know.
Yes.
So, and it also says why the people start skiing. There was one of the big questions, and they start skiing because the parents skied, or the kids, they skied, and then the parents, they learned to ski. And we have also a big amount in Austria who are going with the schools for a school week or 2 weeks to learn ski. And this is coming again a little bit more, it continues more, and we really try to push this, yeah? Also with a few partners, but for these partners I will let you know a little later on a few things more. And it also said they have fun on the movement, of course, and it's also quite healthy. And we also have in our new ski manual, which I introduced to you a little bit later, we have one theme is also the health, yeah? Being outside, to go skiing. I think this is also one theme which is very interesting for the people who are going to the ski area and try to learn this sport. And also to have fun on the snow and on the mountain. The excitement is was one of the questions which we made, and also that the people come to the snow. And the beginners, we have two different groups. beginners and advanced, we try to ask these two different kind of groups a few questions also. And it says the beginners, they are not very amused about how we set up the groups, mainly. Yeah? I mean, at these times where we have maybe 14 people in the group, they are not anymore. I mean, especially for the lessons for the adult people, yeah, we work with small groups, maybe 6 people up to 8 people, but then it's already enough, I think. And also, one thing is, of course, the price. Yeah? But this is probably in every country the same. I mean, we have different ski areas in Austria. One are maybe, or a few are with the price a little bit higher than the other ones, but this is quite normal. For example, the Arlberg has very good skiers, yeah, but the price also is a little bit higher than like on the east part of Austria. Yeah? But we have to be very sensitive with these things. But every country and every skier make, of course, their own price. Yeah? But this is a strategy, I think. Yeah. And these are our partners which we work together. And one of the most important partners for us is the lift company or the lift industry, and because they are really pushing this also a lot with us. And also one partner for us is the skiing industry. Skiing industry is very important, but we really work quite close together with the skiing industry. Yeah? And there, in the last 30-40 years there happened a lot of changes, but a little later on I will tell you a little bit more about this. And also, of course, the Ski Instructor Association. Ski Instructor Association, this is our association, and we have to work on these programs and bring this to the ski schools that they can work with our proposal. And probably one of a very important partner for us is the Austrian Tourism Board. And the Austrian Tourism Board, they really spend a lot of money for these programs, skiing in 3 days for the beginners and for these people who want to come back again on snow. And since few years they work with the advertising, we work very close together. And if you see all the messages they give to the different countries, in every message there's a ski instructor on a picture, yeah? And this is very important for us, and this never happened before, yeah? And so we are very proud that we are here, are a really good partner, and really good that we really would work together with them. And this is very important for us, and they really spend a lot of money for this, all this advertising. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
And many different ski areas or many different regions in Austria, they make special offers for this kind of groups, and they say, please come back to the snow, please have fun on the snow, and they make special deals with all the tourist offices, and that's a way how we can get the people also back to the snow. And in the last 30-40 years, of course, there are many changes. There happened many changes in these last 3-4 years, especially in teaching, because we have to divide 2 different groups. The teaching method is a little bit different for kids, and it's also a little bit different for adult people. Yeah? So we have to be very careful about this. And we made a new ski manual this year, and this is brand new, and we really were thinking about new ski method and how we can do tactical things, and we communicate the snow sport. Snow sport for us is very important. Snow sport is not only skiing. Snow sport is snowboarding, telemark, cross country, kids, no handicap, everything. Yeah? And so we made a new ski manual this year, and I think there are a few pages. Yeah. 511 pages, yeah. So we have enough to read, I think, but this is very important for us to communicate the snow sport. Because we think that snow sport in common and all together is very important. Yeah, not only skiing, because skiing probably will be always this part where we make the most money. Yeah? But we also need snowboard, we also need cross country, and also one part I said before is the healthiness. That skiing is healthy. What we try to communicate this. Yeah? And this, I think, is also quite important. And we all know the changes in view of the preparation of the slopes, you know, or the development of the skis, the skiing industry. It changed a lot. And we also had to change our skiing method. And we adapted this to all these parts I told you. And the new ski manual, I don't know how many we have. Yeah? So this is one of the most important things for us. Yeah? Okay.
Thank you.
Canada won. Yeah?
Thank you.
But with this manual, we try to push our ideas. Yeah? And we try to push some themes we have. Like this skiing in 3 days. It's maybe not a big revolution, because Australia has skiing in 2 hours. Yeah, I know. Yeah? Germany has skiing in 2 days. Yeah? There are different ideas. But the idea what we have is only that we want to bring the people to the snow. Yeah? And this is the most important thing. If we get this, yeah, that we bring the people to the snow and we bring them into our ski school, then we won this game, I think. Yeah? And these are all our interests. And we really work on this since 4 years, because we made it in San Anton. We also made an attempt that we invited many journalists, which they never skied before. And so we worked with them 3 days, and we made 3 days lesson with them. And maybe some of you, they were in San Anton. And as you have seen, they could ski after 3 days. Yeah? And of course, you need practice. But they were, some of them, they were not really talented. Yeah? But, as you have seen maybe, yeah? But we could go down blue slopes, yeah? It was no problem at all. So we worked with them these 3 days, and it was a success. And so we continued this program, and this program we give also, we hand this out to the ski schools and introduce this to the ski school. And of course, every ski school work maybe more or less with this program. Okay. But this is one of our part to get the people back to the snow. And this book we have booked not for everybody, yeah, the manual, but maybe each country should get a manual, I think, here, and then you can read this Japanese. It's not translated in Japanese, but you can do it, I know. Yeah. You can your German is quite well, so it should be no problem for you to translate it in Japanese. Yeah? It's only 511 pages. Yeah. Yeah? So, and the nations, which nations are here?
Canada, Denmark,
Canada, ja.
US.
Switzerland,
US,
Switzerland,
Japan.
Japan.
Eigentlich wäre es so gewesen, dass man Deutsch und Englisch macht. Ja. Ja, also Deutsch haben wir gestrichen. Ja. Aber deswegen sind wir ein bisschen schneller. US.
Yeah.
Japan?
Yeah.
Well,
Now you can tell.
So. Yeah. Does everybody have a ski medal? Australia. Of course, we have to be going to Australia.
Fine.
Deutschland wohnt bei uns im Hotel, da ist kein Problem.
wir haben es da.
Ha?
Wir haben es da.
Da haben wir das.
Gibt es mehr?
Ja.
Kanada fehlt.
Gracias.
So,
Dankeschön.
one more. So, because we had this small lecture only in one language, it went very quick. So these were some ideas we have from Austrian side. We continue to work with these themes in the future, and I hope you enjoyed it a little bit. So I wish you a nice evening and a good rest of this week. Well, thank you. Are there any questions?